Hello, this video is a bit different for me. I originally intended to review Emma Blackery's 101, and I can't review this book without giving some history here. So, me and Emma Blackery, although she doesn't know it, have a very long history together. I was watching her Pink Fluffy Hat days on YouTube. Yeah. And I remember watching the Zelda thing with the whole GTFO thing, first time around. So, and she was part of the reason I'd been contemplating about doing a YouTube channel for years. And although attempts on and off, I never quite had the balls or the guts to just keep going. So she was one of those people that definitely gave me a bit of inspiration and a bit of... I'm trying to think of the appropriate word. The guts to do it. So the funny thing is, we also have another bit of history. We're both Essex, originally. I was born in Basildon and lived the first 8 years of my life in a little town called Wickford. Her employment history reads like mine. There are many, maybe it's just an Essex thing of working in cafes and giving old people jacket potatoes. So I went into this, and to be honest, a lot of this stuff in the book I know. I'm a little bit older than her. I'm probably about 4 or 5 years older than Emma. And what's funny is that our generations do mirror each other. She talks about certain bands, certain music, certain pop culture things, and it's like, yeah, I remember that. Cringe at it as well. So I went into this with a little bit of cynicism. And I will put this quite proudly on a shelf next to Tyler Oakley's book. I wish this book had been around when I was a teenager, because when I was a teenager there were no YouTubers. There was no... I mean, in my mid-teens, I think YouTube was in its infancy. And there were no big names. There were no people out there doing stuff like this, saying that, yeah, you can have a dream and do it. Emma Blackery is one of those people, and I wish she'd been around when I was 14, 15, and I could have read this book. I was quite a shy, very introverted teenager. She's funny, she's insightful. The book is brilliantly well written. I laughed on Twitter when she mentioned chapter 6 and her dad reading it, and I can completely understand that, because I won't give too much away, but if that was the shoe was on the other foot, I would be cringing. And also, I'm a fan of her music. I pretty much own everything she's ever done, long before the whole Apple thing. I love her new EP, and I've loved the previous ones. And it just feels like in 10, 20 years' time, there's probably going to be another book, Feel Good 102, with an even bigger story in it. I will wholeheartedly, even if you're not aware of who Emma Blackery is so much, do check this book out. It's uplifting, it's strong, it's funny, it's dark at times, it's honest, it's blunt. Just like she is. Just like we all are. Just like every person out there. I like a good biography. I always have done, and to have a well-written bio, autobiography as well, not a ghost-written book, not someone going, oh, we'll write this story for you. Not some... Sorry about shaky cam, by the way. It's just one of those books. Genuinely brilliant, genuinely enjoyable, and I wholeheartedly recommend this. This is one of the few books that I will say is a 5 out of 5 for me. All I can say is I can't wait for the next chapter of her journey. And I still want a full-length album of Emma Blackery songs. That'll happen one day. So yeah, do check out this book. Do enjoy it. And a little message to you, Emma. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm Will, I'm the Book Geek, and I'll see you guys later.